with Mission Hill, but it would also mean incorporating Las Brisas and I think part of the Casitas Capistrano into the blue district instead of green.
Well, and so you had 1,900 in that?
Yeah.
Okay, and how many did you have in that one, the Mission Hill one that?
That one census block was
Yeah.
like 1,115 people.
Okay, and do you have others in that Mission Hill area and Las Brisas that
We can
would add up to
let's
the
check it out. Yeah.
We're connected to Mission Hill, Las Brisas.
with that one? And
So
then
this is the one
next
census
year?
block. I'm going to grab everything else and see if the numbers would make sense to entertain this idea. So that is 2,224 people.
What would that do to the?
It would also include, okay, I think it would also mean making this area, because you can see here that these census blocks touch each other at Camino Capistrano. So I think it would also mean making this blue area green as well.
Yeah, that's what we were talking.
Okay, so this is 2,244.
That would all become blue.
Yes, that would all become blue. And this is 2,104, so it would also potentially mean grabbing. So that's about, so it's 2,165. So that trade potentially could work.
So what are you doing to the Los Rios neighborhood? Are you making?
Los Rios would become green. I think one issue with this to consider is that we heard a lot about the village saying specifically that they had commonalities with Las Brisas and Casitas Capistrano. And that would be splitting them apart from each other. And it feels like a lot of work has been done to keep those communities together.
There's argument.
How much weight does it go, oh, I'm sorry, how much weight do you put from the testimony of people that actually live in the district?
I think that's something that you all have to figure out. I mean, at this point, we really, this has been a pretty collaborative process, you know, where people have kind of deferred to people that actually live in the district, pretty much from what I've seen at least.
And I think that's important. I mean, I don't know how everyone else feels here, but I certainly wouldn't presume to speak for someone that don't live in their district that would do it. You know, that's.
I'm just saying, I mean, this would be a pretty drastic change from what we've seen so far, so, I think, you know.
I have a question about, I don't need the mic, everyone can hear me. I have a question about changing that from the, well, you call it blue, I call it brown, to green. Because my understanding is that the green area, the darker green area is predominantly Hispanic. And the goal is or Latino, to have them represented properly. The brown in Los Rios area is not a predominantly Latino area. So I think that's why it's differentiated. Is that correct?
It would also, so part of this move would also be trading the Las Brisas and Casitas Capistrano area and making that blue. And I think that that area also has a pretty high Latino population as well. So I think that it would be basically moving this 44% and the 43%, all of the Latino population would be staying within those two districts. And I don't know off the top of my head what the numbers would be, but I think that it should be somewhat similar. And that's a really good point to bring up.
So, do you guys want to try this out, or you're not going to try it out?
No.
I don't think, you know, again, and I know I don't live in the area, but I have walked the area and gotten to know a lot of people in all of the neighborhoods, as I have every neighborhood here. And, you know, I think you're trading one problem for another problem, is what I'm saying. You unite one area and it divides another area. Right. So, you can. But people that live there do have to figure out, you know, if there's a push me pull you of who's going to be satisfied and who's going to be disappointed.
But they did come and speak, Mayor Pro Tem Ferguson, they did come and speak. People have been speaking to this for how many meetings now? We've had this board. The lines that were drawn previously were drawn on testimony.
And I agree with the original. I think they make as much sense as the new concept.
Right.
Not one.
I
like the
think
one right before the break.
so,
Well, you know, at this point, you know that you pretty much have figured out, I think we're pretty much at the map, honestly, because at this point, it's exactly as you said. Whatever you do is you're going to trade one thing for another thing. Whatever you change at this point is going to create another problem. You can make one problem go away and you create another problem. And, I hate to say it, but that's usually when you know you have a decent map.
and I honestly think, you know, we need to go back to where you were, where you started.
I'm sorry, I feel like you disregard my comment, especially because you don't live there. Because both of those areas are really dense. I don't think Village and the Conhe area would fit in the same district.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm actually agreeing with you. Sorry. You don't want to disregard my comment.
So we were just trying it out, you know, just to see what else could be done, because that's what we want to do, right? We want to look at all the possibilities and then, you know, just decide what we want and what we don't want. And this doesn't make sense because it would fix something, but then it breaks a whole bunch of other stuff that people have spoken to, you know, at many meetings. So we certainly had a lot of testimony on that particular issue. So we're going to make this go away, go back to the last map, and then is there anything else that anybody would like to look at? Now's the time. We're good for right now? Yeah? Well then, hey, thank you. Thank you for all your help. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging in here. We're gonna make some maps. We're gonna put them up on Make Some Maps, which means we're just gonna PDF the maps and put them up on the website. And we'll send them to the city's contractor to see how quickly they can incorporate this new draft into the city's interactive web thing that they have. Okay, so come on Monday, please. City council meeting. Look forward to seeing all of you, and thank you so much again. Really, really appreciate it.